Welcome to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street. This is Pharaoh King.
This is Pharaoh King. Oh, Lord. It's going to be one of those nights.
It's going to be one of those nights.
So be more careful.
Oh, and the mad professor in the booth.
Here we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, huh? Hey, we running kind of late tonight, but hey, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we worked that out. But y'all, we just glad to see that we're here, and I'm glad to see that my brothers is here. But we're gonna have a good show tonight. But like we always do before we start our podcast, you got to find out how the brothers' day went. So, Tim Dog, how was your day?
Man, it was gruel. I had physical therapy for my legs. Doing good. I can stand up without holding on to anything and squatting all that, but still got to strengthen up, and we worked on quads.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, my brother. What about you, Pharaoh? If you can hear me.
Man. Just another day, but I'm back. I'm here. I'm good.
All right. And of course, Mad Professor.
My day today was fine. It was yesterday my goddamn TV decided to blow its power supply right before the goddamn NFL season starts. So I'm not happy.
Okay.
So, you know, F the world right now.
The world. And of course, you know, my day went well, man. And Matt Professor, you say something earlier about your back, man. My back been killing me for the last 2 weeks. So I'm making an appointment to get my shit checked. Make sure it's not my kidney. God dang.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's right below my scapula. So I'm not worried about my kidney. I just had blood work done. But damn it, it's tightening, upper back tightening up all of a sudden.
As a matter of fact, I got to go get some blood drawn myself. But man, let's go ahead and get into this show. Let's get into this show, man. I know I got a text from one of my partners, Dolly. He said we need to talk trash about these teams that have lost because he's a big Florida State fan. But we're gonna start out with that, of course, that Clemson versus Georgia game.
They have completely stifled Clemson all day long, and now the offense is picking it up. And Nate Frazier adding to his terrific college debut. Jaden Lucas made the tackle and came away limping a bit. Carson Beck went under center. Jones bounces it outside, delivers a stiff arm, stumbled toward the pylon. Touchdown.
Gliding with the pylon right there.
Yeah. From that angle, it looked questionable, but from the down the line one that we saw,
12% of their starts are from portal players. Just a little bit, just so you don't become a freshman in the event of an injury.
And a nice play behind the line of scrimmage. Very impressive opening win. 11 straight season openers won by Georgia, including all 9 now under Kirby Smart.
Now, fellas, let me ask you this. Has Dabo Swinney's failure to adapt by not taking players from the transfer portal a problem heading forward for the Clemson Tigers, or was Georgia just that good? Mad Professor.
Both. Both. I said. I think I said it last week when we were talking about how him not wanting to participate in the transfer portal would eat that team alive. And then he's stupid enough to say he don't want his teams with NIL money. Who he think he gonna get to play for him?
That's exactly right.
I mean, come on, dude. I mean, it shows that Clemson succeeded in a weak ACC and was lucky enough to not have to play a real team for titles.
God damn. We'll get into Tim Dog.
All I know is that boy Nate Frazier was on a terrible. And I mean, Georgia, I'm sorry. I agree with you, man, Professor. It's both. But it's like Clemson, their whole defensive line just forgot how to stop a run. And that's what killed them. They could not stop that run.
They couldn't stop anything, man. It was just amazing to see how Georgia was just pushing them around. That first half, they played decent, though. I give them credit for that first half. But that second half, man, they came out with all cylinders. I mean, all cylinders going at the same time. Get in there, Pharaoh. What you thought of that game?
I'm gonna say from that last stiff arm, it was good to see some white on white crime for once. Damn. But yeah, Clemson's done, man. Clemson's done. I wasn't impressed with Georgia in the first half, just because it's the first game. So
Yeah.
but after they figured them out, once again, you said cylinders firing just the way they're supposed to. But I think Alabama and Georgia needs to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah. My thing with Clemson, they had the higher powerful offense and defense when there was no transfer portal. Them and Alabama, even though Alabama won their game, everybody wanted to go to those top schools. But now, just like everybody knows, with the NIL and the transfer portal and Dabo Swinney, holding on to pride, that's more than anything. He's holding on to pride. Are we going to win regardless of who we got on the field? But as you just saw, Georgia got star players on the field. You got players that you recruited, but you need to go out and get more powerful players, in my opinion. What you say about that, Pharaoh?
Let's be honest about.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Let's be honest about Alabama. Who did they play?
No, Georgia. Oh, Alabama played
Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
I know high school teams that could beat Western Kentucky. So let's not give Alabama a damn one pedal from a rose for what they did Saturday.
Okay then. But Dabo Swinney needs to switch it up. One thing, like I say, the ACC. I don't think ACC, like I say, it's up for grabs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The ACC is up for grab this year because Dabo, he says something that I found kind of funny. He said that Clemson is like stocks. When stocks are low, that's when you need to buy. And that's what he's saying. Y'all need to buy now because once we back up, we're going to be up again. But I don't see them getting back up to where they was at. I mean, championship level where it was at.
When are they going to get back up?
Exactly.
In the street. You say ACC is up for grabs. I mean, Miami, to me personally, is way better than North Carolina and Georgia Tech.
But I agree with you on that. But I'm saying it's still a wide open field right now. But we're gonna stick on Dabo Swinney. Without him making those changes, what do you see Clemson's record being this year, Pharaoh?
But Clemson's in the SEC.
ACC.
They're not in the SEC, my guy. SEC
Thank
just
you.
welcomed
Probably,
Texas and Oklahoma.
No.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Probably 500.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong.
I'll go 500.
Hold on, Pharaoh. Hold on, Pharaoh, because the first one of the day.
Negro, please.
Thank you. Go ahead, Pharaoh. Pharaoh, can you hear me?
No, you said what do you think Clemson would be, right?
Yeah. I couldn't hear you.
Damn.
You say medium of the
Yeah,
pack.
I said 500. I said they probably
Okay.
go 500 this year.
I say
Okay.
Florida State will have a better record than Clemson, and they 0-2.
Okay, then. What's your thoughts on that?
I wouldn't go quite that far, but Clemson, Dabo Swinney was not that good of a coach. He had a good support staff around him, and he don't have that anymore.
He doesn't have that anymore, but hey, I know there's a lot of Clemson fans out there, my man. There's a lot of Cowboys fans, like Clemson fan. I'm loving it. And my boy, he was talking to me, my man Dolly. I'm talking about you. He was talking to me like I was a Clemson fan. No, I'm not a Clemson fan. I'm a South Carolina game fan, and I know my team sucks. So I know I'm not going to win a national championship. But we did beat Old Dominion. But that wasn't the only game that was a good game. Man, Mad Professor, I had to do it to you. I know that's your team. So yeah. But that was a great game, though. So Mad Professor, after the video, we coming back to you. I want to hear what you got to say about your LSU Tigers.
They'll give it to Martin. He's into the end zone for the first touchdown of the season for USC. Lacey in motion. Nussmeier looking that way. Now on the wheel, throws it up. Lacey caught it. Did he get down this time? He did. Touchdown LSU. Field goal kicker for USC is Michael Lance. He's a transfer from Georgia Southern. Woody Marks might make it a moot point, and he does. Talk about all the field goals and Woody Marks. The back line of the Trojan defense is 55 to 60 yards away from the line of scrimmage. Nussmeier throws an interception, and that's how it's going to end. Mason Cobb picks it off.
Now we just talked about Dabo Swinney. It was LSU lost to USC more on the team or the head coach Brian Kelly? Man, Professor, your thoughts?
Again, both. Because I mean, you had Kyron Lacy after he scored that beautiful touchdown, got a stupid ass unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that got Florida State back the lead that they never lost.
Yeah.
So
USC,
I mean USC, I'm sorry, yeah. So that shows no discipline right there, that you would think of yourself and your celebration more than your own damn teammates. And as far as Brian Kelly, man, he can shut the fuck up, because my issue with him is Lacy had 9 receptions in the first half, two targets in the second.
Yeah.
USC's defense didn't get better.
You got that right. Didn't get better at all. But they USC was trying to run the clock down to kick that field goal, because they say that they got the kicker transfer for Georgia Southern, but that defense just opened up and gave it their touchdown.
Now I will say this: the one thing I'm gonna say about this game, because honestly, I was apprehensive about it anyway, because I think we talked about it last week, or I spoke with somebody. We know I talked about it with my son. We know what Garrett Nussmeier can do, because he's been with LSU since the heady days of Joe Burrow. Okay. But we don't know what USC's quarterback was about.
Oh yeah, because
both of them was an unknown.
Yeah, because both of them lost their quarterbacks to the NFL.
Right.
Jaden Daniels went to the Commanders, and then Joe Burrow, like you say, Caleb Williams went to the Bears. Yeah, he went to the Bears. So they both had something to prove. And I just thought that, oh boy, he kind of threw his team under the bus. Instead of taking.
And that's why I say both players and coaching. But if I had to say, you could only give me one, it was coaching, because like I said, Kyron Lacy proved that USC's secondary couldn't do nothing with him, and then you go away from.
Yeah, you got that right. Get in there, Pharaoh.
Man, I didn't watch the game, but I'm going to say 2 names. Brian Kelly. That's all I got to say about it.
Right. The man with 2 first names.
Yeah. What you got on that, Tim Dog?
I mean, to me, it was a good game going back and forth until the fourth quarter. And for some reason, USC, they just got on top with those 2 touchdowns, and LSU only scored a field goal. And that was the difference, because up until then, the game was pretty much tight. Yeah, old boy fucked up with the celebration, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, that wasn't the pivotal point in the whole game. The pivotal point in the whole game was that fourth quarter, when USC ran that. I mean, not ran. They threw the ball and they ran that clock.
Yeah, they ran the clock.
LSU had more rushing yards than USC, but yet in the fourth quarter, that's when USC started implementing the run. Especially,
I brought up Kyron Lacy's penalty because it showed a lack of discipline, because they started getting silly pre-flag penalties, holding penalties that they didn't do the whole game. And you can see when a team isn't either A, disciplined, or B, conditioned, because conditioning breeds penalties and mistakes.
And not only that, LSU, they got a little too brash. They got a little too happy.
Well, that goes to discipline.
And you're right. And USC, they just stayed the course, and they capitalized on the penalties.
Yeah,
there weren't that many. Throughout the game, there weren't that many penalties.
No, there wasn't.
Penalties came in the fourth quarter against LSU, especially after that first touchdown, because then LSU had to fight to catch up. That's why they only got that field goal.
Yeah, and like I say, like Pharaoh say, I'm blaming Brian Kelly, man, because this is the second year in a row. This is the second year that he started out losing the goddamn game, because I think last year was his first year coming from Notre Dame, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then he lost the first game as well. So I'm putting it all on Brian Kelly, because he could have.
Wait. No. This is third year. He lost to Florida State first, and last year they played Florida State in Florida and they lost again.
So this is third year in a row that he lost?
This is third year. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. LSU has lost the season.
And they have.
I didn't know Notre Dame got rid of him.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Because he couldn't beat Michigan.
Well, no, Notre Dame didn't get rid of him. He quit.
He quit. He quit. He wanted to go to the SEC. He wanted to go to the SEC because that's where hate to say, man, the SEC runs the goddamn college football,
especially as far as coach money. Yeah.
Your final thoughts on Brian Kelly?
Wasn't he an Eagles coach too?
No,
yes,
that's
Chip Kelly. No, that's Chip Kelly. That's Chip Kelly from UCLA.
Oh, that's his brother, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's his brother, but both of y'all get the. Y'all trying to bring it. We ain't even got to the NFL yet. Y'all trying to get me hot already. Chip Kelly ruined my goddamn team by getting all those goddamn players from goddamn. He had man shit. I'm let that shit go, man. You
don't like Marcus Mariota? Are you telling me you don't like Marcus Mariota?
I like. I really like him now because he's in Washington. So I like him now. But like I say, Farrell, I'm gonna give you the final thoughts on Brian Kelly.
The football guys hate me, man.
Yeah, I'm giving you the final thoughts on Brian Kelly, Farrell. If you can hear me, Farrell can't hear me again, so I ain't gonna give him the final thought. Bad Professor, you get the final thoughts on him. Okay, Bad Professor, you get the final thoughts on Brian Kelly.
Well, like I said,
no final thoughts on him, man. He's a Kelly, man. So
right,
I don't know how they keep getting
whether
hired,
they brothers or not.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Look at Jim Kelly. Fuck, they all bad.
So everybody don't hire anybody with the last name Kelly.
See what I'm saying? Get to the Cowboys. Man, the Cowboys coming up last. Why put yourself through this misery all the goddamn time? Y'all talk about that kills me. Y'all kills me, man. But we gonna talk about something. I want Pharaoh King. He's gonna be the first one on this one though, because they've been coming for a while. But are they back?
3rd down and 11. Ward able to spin free of Searcy. And then goes to the end zone, and in the back of the end zone, it is Jacoby George. My, oh my, Cam Ward's having himself a day. Play drive for Florida here, trailing by 4 touchdowns. Mertz. That ball is picked off. It is Powell on the return. Mish Powell still on his feet. Mish Powell with the interception right away. He was hit as he throws that time, and it goes for an interception.
They're trying to get their center all the way outside to block Barrow, and Jake Slaughter's not able to get there. Nice job by Barrow exploding out of his stance.
Man, that was a demolition match. And Ms. Vera, we're going to get to your Cowboys. We're going to get to them and pick them. Trust me. They're coming. We got them coming in, let's pick them. And I got a lot to say about those sorry sons of a gun. But the question to the panel is this. The Miami Hurricane demolishing of the Florida Gators shows that the two programs are heading in the opposite direction. True or false, Pharaoh?
I would say yes, but I do not want to put the carriage before the horse. I need to see a few more games.
Okay, yeah, but that quarterback,
Coach, damn it, man.
Your thoughts on that game, Bad Professor?
Well, my thing of, I hate Florida anyway, so the more misery they can get, the better. But my thing is, what do you mean? Are they headed in opposite directions? Florida ain't heading no damn way. They've been at the bottom 6-7 years now. So I mean, ain't nowhere else. Once you're on the bottom rung of the ladder, that's all you can. That's the furthest you can go.
Right.
Get in there, Tim, dog.
Hey. I agree with man.
I agree, because Florida been playing in the swamp for the past 6 seasons.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tim, dog.
He said playing in the swamp. No lie. No, I mean Miami. They haven't really been this good since the 2000s, and it's good to see that the last 2 seasons they, like I said, they're going to win the ACC, and they're proving it just by the game. Now they have 4 seniors on the defense and 3 seniors on the offensive line. All that experience and that cohesion. That's why they're doing well.
Yeah, I think.
Don't forget the quarterback. He can't.
I'm sorry. Come on now. I was
about to bring that up as well.
What's the name? Cameron or some shit like that.
Cam, I know that his name Cam
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I was about to bring that up as well because he played lights out, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
Cameron Ward.
yeah. If you watch him,
Cameron Ward.
a couple of
Okay,
passes that he
there
did, man.
you go. There you go. Shoot, he had almost like a 400-yard game, 375, something like that.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to say. This quarterback, if you watch him throw a couple of
set a
passes, man, he was throwing it sideways like Patrick Mahomes on a couple of those passes. But I didn't think it's certain teams that you get up for. That's how I look at it. You know, with LSU gets up for Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Florida State, they gets up for everybody that's seen Florida. I didn't see Florida laying down the way that they laid down against Miami. Being at home,
They got knocked the fuck down. That's
but what I'm
happened.
saying is, but being at home is the issue that I have because the crowd really never got into it. Once they got punched in the
Miami
mouth,
was always in the backfield. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying.
did they get 3? Come on,
Yeah.
now.
but once they got punched in the mouth, they never recovered.
Yeah.
Pharaoh,
That didn't
talk
happen to
about your
anybody.
mouth. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
You know what
I
I'm
cut
saying?
somebody off.
It happened to anybody, you know, even though you at home, you get against that one team and they keep punching you in the mouth, punching no matter what you do, you get frustrated, you get defeated, and then about fourth quarter, you be like, man, fuck it, we ain't gonna win.
Well,
But
I'm
you ain't
gonna
give up, but
expound on what Mr. Joe just said about Billy Napier should have been fired last year. Well, they gave him a big contract, and unlike Texas A&M, Florida can't afford to get rid of somebody with $100 million left on their deal.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
The thing with Billy Napier is he's not a big college coach. He did well at UL Lafayette or UL Monroe, wherever he came from over here this way, because he could get good players to come to those small colleges.
Yes.
To that small college. But when you get to a big college, you've got to get even better players than you had before. And his system worked in small college, but not with these big colleges. Billy Napier, it's part of the reason why I was glad they didn't hire him here at LSU because they tried.
Okay.
hey, speaking of Texas A&M, this is their first year in the SEC along with Texas. Texas
A&M been in the SEC 12 years now.
Yeah,
but
12
anyway,
years. You get another
Negro, please.
You said Texas A&M.
No, this is their first year in the SEC.
Not that's Texas.
The
not
Longhorns.
Texas
You
A&M.
said speaking of Texas A&M.
I said Texas and Texas A&M.
Texas
That's what I
A&M been
said.
in the SEC.
But before we go,
SEC,
They
man.
haven't been in. This is their first official year being here. Everyone
No,
knows.
but
Texas, yes. Texas A&M, no.
No, we tried to tell you, no, not Texas A&M, my brother. Sorry, and you get another.
Negro, please.
but going back to
Anyway,
but with Florida, this was their first opening home
Yes,
loss in
yes.
34 years.
Yes, and a bad one at that.
Yeah.
And a bad one at
Nobody wants to see that you need to trim your nose hair, Tim. Back it up.
that. Yeah. But just to let you know, my brother, Texas A&M been in the SEC.
I said,
Texas-
I'm just getting excited only because here in
Okay.
Texas, they love the Aggies and they love them Longhorns.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And I just love it when, and Baylor, don't forget Bowman.
Well, they like Baylor.
They like
They like
So I'm
Baylor.
like,
They ain't in
no,
love
we'll
with
go
Baylor.
with
They
that.
like them.
Yeah, they like it.
But
But
Texas
Pharaoh,
A&M, they got that ass whooped. And after they didn't talk about all this shit
Yeah,
about
Texas
going
A&M
to
been in
the
the SEC for 12
SEC.
seasons, man.
yeah, Tim, you meant
Yeah.
Oklahoma. You meant Oklahoma. Joe corrected you. Oklahoma. This is their first year.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like I said, I just getting excited only because
I got you.
can't
I got you.
stand these people here. What they talking about?
I got
They
you. I
are
got you.
insufferable.
But I want you, Pharaoh, I want you to answer this question
Thank you.
because, like I was going to say, Cam Ward, he played out. He played lights out, and then, like Joe
Yeah.
said, he was good at Washington State as well. Your thoughts on his
Yeah.
play?
No, it was good. Listen, he looks like a he looks like a Lamar Jackson the way he delivers the ball. Like I said, he was good in Washington. I watched him up there a couple times, but I need him to deliver the ball just a little bit better. Yes, he got the record for whatever, but he played a depleted Florida team. I'm kind of worried if he gets in there and play a little bit stronger defenses on the back end. He can get around the front end of most of these people, but as far as the secondary, I need him to get better passes down the field because some of those passes I thought was going to get picked off.
Yeah. But like I say though, he balled out, man, and I'm glad to see that he left Washington State. Dabo Sweeney, you see how these players playing from the transfer portal? See how they're balling out. And even though I'm not a Clemson fan, but you see how they balling out, and you telling people to buy the stock now, the stock always going to be low.
What's funny about Dabo
in the transfer portal?
What's funny about Dabo is LSU has 2 Heisman winners in the last 5 years when they didn't have more than one in the last 50, and both of them are transfers.
Transfer portal, yeah. Oh yeah. But you know, it all ties in. It all ties into what we're going to next. And I don't even know if this guy going to even make it to the end of the goddamn year, because I didn't see it coming. I know y'all didn't see it coming. 0-2.
As Bill O'Brien's era at Boston College begins with a win against a ranked opponent for BC for the first time in an opener since 1976.
First off, congratulations to Boston College. You did a good job tonight. You know, for us, you know, I just, you know, sick to how the season started. Obviously tonight, I failed in preparing the team to be able to go out and respond tonight, and you know, and just the things that were necessary for us, the things we talked about, things we emphasized. You know, obviously, you know, in all phases, you know, we're not able to execute. You know, obviously didn't put them in a position to showcase what I believe that this football team is, and it's extremely disappointing. And you know, I apologize to our fans.
Apologize to your fans. Apologize to me for letting me watch that bullshit.
Negro, please.
Shit. So, man, Florida State falls out of the top 25 after the loss to Boston College, where head coach Mike Norvell survived the season. Tim Dahl.
Hey, I don't know. I didn't see that game, but I know his reputation. And the last couple of seasons, I would say Florida State has been kind of disappointing. So, yeah.
Okay, then. Get it there, Farrell.
That's all I got to say. I mean, Florida State ain't going to win the ACC. Miami is.
No, Florida State, they're not winning anything. They're not winning anything. So I was looking at their schedule. They got SMU in the ACC now. You know, they play Duke, they play Miami, they play Clemson. California is in the ACC now. I don't know how the hell they got way over here.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do too well.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm telling you, Clemson gonna have a better record than Florida State.
Yeah, I see that as well.
I see it.
I see that as well.
The problem.
Oh, and they got to play Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Excuse me. The problem that Florida State has is they can't afford to buy him out. No. Florida State is another one of those schools that hemorrhages money for certain programs, and they don't have the boosters that a lot of other programs, including Clemson, has to buy out his contract, because after next year, this year and next year will be the last year he makes under $10,000 through the rest of his contract that ends, I want to say, in 2034, I think 37, something like that. 31. I'm sorry, 31. So he's going to be making $10 million for the next 6 years with a buyout that's damn near as big as that contract. Now, Mike Norvell, he's one that does believe in the transfer portal, so he might be able to rebuild the team, but not this year.
Yeah, my thing with Florida State is that those are 2 losses that he didn't see coming.
No,
because they started the season out. They went 13-0. They went 13-0. Their quarterback, DJU, that's what I think that's his name. He balled out last year.
I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna call him Ukulele.
Yeah. And he balled out last year. And then everybody was up in an uproar because they didn't make it to the playoffs, because they was 13-0. But I guess they probably knew what was coming. And then the quarterback, to me, it seems like he lost his confidence, because he missed a wide open. I think it was like a 7-yard pass in the end zone. Dude's wide open. He threw the ball out of bounds. So it seems as though that he lost his confidence. And that's why I say, the first game, I'm going to give him that. But against Boston College, man, I don't remember Boston College having a great team ever.
I think last year they won 5 games, if I remember right.
Didn't who Doug Flutie played for?
Doug
Didn't he play for
Flutie.
Boston?
Yeah, Doug Flutie. Yeah,
That's
won
the
a
last
Heisman
time-
for them based on that one damn play.
And that's the last time I remember Boston
band
College
play.
having a great game. That's the last time having a great team.
The Hurricanes.
And you know what? I was gonna say, I don't know about Mike Norvell. Like I said, he's a good coach, depending upon where he is. But the problem with Florida State losing these two games is, does these two games this year, does this take away from all that BS they talked last year about 13-0?
No. Yes.
13-0.
Yes. Yeah.
Does it make all of that look like it was a mirage?
Yeah.
Man, I feel bad for them.
I don't
mean,
feel
they
bad for
lost
them.
Georgia Tech by 3, and then they get their ass whooped by Boston College. So
Yeah, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man.
I know that's
Yes,
right.
sir.
I'm getting Saturday.
That's the way the
Speaking of cookies, I'm hungry.
that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. But you know, seems though that the teams that you expect to be up are down in Florida. But now I see somebody gloating. He probably gonna be wearing that tight ass Miami Hurricane jersey he got with his name on the back of it. Can't wear it no more.
Are you talking about number 88?
I know. I'm talking about Pharaoh.
Oh damn.
Hey,
wow.
He
I
gonna wear
went to
that tight ass
University of
Miami
Miami
jersey.
back in the day with Benny
Testaverde.
and Michael Irvin when they
Yeah,
lost
goddamn.
in the Orange Bowl. And
Yeah,
I
what did he
was
say?
working-
He's
He said DJU is horrible, and he was. It's like I said, he's one of those flash in the pan quarterbacks that you hear about every couple years.
Yeah, they had him going in the top 5 the way that he played last year, but now maybe
The track
I don't know.
meet.
Yeah, he got. But like I say, I think he lost his confidence. So last time around, quick answer. I already got the math professor, but math professor, you can answer again. So you think he's going to survive the year, or he's going to get fired? Pharaoh.
Oh, he's gonna survive, like you said, because they have to pay him his money. He's gonna survive.
Okay, then. What about you, Tim Dawg?
Oh, he's going to survive, and Florida State going to recover.
Okay,
I mean,
math professor,
they
go ahead.
have to be-
And
Yeah, finish it on out, math professor.
Yeah, he survives this year. I don't know if he's going to stick around long enough for him to rebuild the team, which is going to take a couple more years.
Yeah, I think he's going to survive, but I don't think he's going to survive the offseason, especially if they don't get over 500. If they don't get over 500, they can move on, because Florida State has always been a powerhouse in the ACC, and they still want to be a powerhouse, because, like I said, the ACC is wide open. Even though Miami is up right now, you know, you still got Clemson. I don't think Clemson's going to be good this year, even though they was 9-6, I think, last year. It's just a wide open conference for anybody to step in. And for me, the ACC is going through Miami. All right. Damn, I'm giving myself a Negro, please, just by saying this shit.
Negro, please.
Well, I mean, you still have hope for Notre Dame. So I don't.
I'm not a Notre Dame fan. I want shit. I want the brother to win, though. I want the brother to
Although
win.
I was happy they beat the piss out of A&M. So, you know, I felt good for Marcus. I felt good for Coach Marcus.
I'm giving you I'm giving you the final say on your Miami Hurricanes on Pharaoh being up in the ACC. Oh, he froze.
Hey, I'll tell you what about the Miami Hurricane. I was there, Benny Testaverde and Michael Irvin, and they lost. I forget who it was, Tennessee or somebody, in the Orange Bowl, and they were undefeated. I worked security. I had to go up there, and my supervisor wanted me to try to control things. I told him I can't leave my post only because I got something going on here. You have to send somebody else. Man, my University of Miami. Hey, I ain't no fool, because them guys, they trashed the place all because they lost. This is back during Jimmy Johnson days. So.
Yeah, thank you for coming out. Good night. My man, Dolly right now. But yeah, man, it's just one of those things, man. You hate to see FSU down, but I believe they're gonna bounce back. Because, like you say, everybody's in the transfer portal except for who? Clemson. And I love when Clemson down. I love Clemson down.
Yeah.
The only team they're gonna beat, I know they're gonna beat South Carolina. God damn. We got a chance this year.
No, South Carolina's strong.
Yeah,
One thing that pissed me off about Clemson is they've taken all of LSU swag. Their stadium is Death Valley. If you ever hear their fight song, it's just like LSU's fight song. Clemson can't get their own shit. That's why they don't deserve to win. And then that janky ass tiger costume they have.
And all I can say is South Carolina is the #1 team in South Carolina for 1 week. Woo! Thank you. Now we number one. We number one.
But remember when Lou Holtz went to South Carolina and all of a sudden it was
fuck Lou Holtz, that motherfucker racist piece of shit. Don't bring up that motherfucker name. I'm gonna kick you off the goddamn show. You bring his name up one more goddamn time. Fuck him.
I was talking about the fighting chickens, not him.
I don't give a damn. I don't want to hear his name. Say the coach. Say the coach from Notre Dame. Don't even
honestly.
Say his ass
Lou
name.
Holtz is the reason I don't like Notre Dame.
Exactly.
Kelly, now.
He's the reason I don't like Notre Dame.
Pharaoh, man, you got any final thoughts before you move on?
Yeah.
But Pharaoh, you ain't saying that.
I think we need to give him the questions ahead of time.
Okay, then. This is what I gotta do.
So he could start on his response.
Yeah, because he hears us, man. But man, move it on, man. Move it on. Another game that a lot of people was looked at, and I didn't think they was going to pull it out because that team is a good team. But one person did ball out. Fellas, what do y'all think about Travis Hunter?
Pressure coming. Shador gets out a dart, complete to Hunter. On the move, showing him his shoe bottoms. Buffaloes crib it. Touchdown. Hunter at the bottom of your screen. Shador comes back the other way to Hunter. Makes the catch. What a grab. 1st and goal, Buffaloes. Sanders pulls it out into the end zone. Touchdown, Hunter. One, they just get it off into the end zone. Contact. What a catch! A miraculous, implausible, impossible catch by 12.
This is a desperation throw. The play clock's running down.
Come on.
All right, Pharaoh, the question is up, so you should be ready now. Will Travis Hunter have success playing both sides of the ball in NFL?
No. No, he will not. Because there's been a lot of players that's tried to do it, and only a handful has been successful. He's too small, I think, to be able to play both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Your thoughts, Tim Dahl?
I mean, anything's possible. And for Pharaoh to say no, I mean, give him a chance to try to prove himself first. Size doesn't mean anything. It's about the heart and the way you play that position. So I would say he could have a chance because there was some who had.
Okay, then. Get in there, man, Professor.
I'm gonna ask Tim this since he's gonna defend it. Name me one NFL coach that would draft him top 5 like ESPN is saying he is, and then allow him to play both ways through the whole game.
I didn't say the whole game. And
no, that's the thing. No, you already said no, so you've already said no. But no, stop interrupting me. You've already said no. Be quiet now. Be quiet now. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Pick him. I mean, the coach can draft him for one position.
Goodness, Tim, shut the fuck up right now, okay? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You interrupted me.
Here's the thing. No player. You said two-way players mean they play both off every play on offense and every play on defense, not a gimmick offensive play every once in a while the way Deion Sanders did when he played in the NFL. He didn't play. He played cornerback the entire game, and every couple plays, every couple games, he play as a wide receiver. That's not a two-way player. That's a gimmick player. Okay, Travis Hunter will not be allowed by whatever team drafts him and pays him to play both ways, which means the entire damn game.
Exactly.
And
that's why I said no. He will not be able to play both sides of the ball.
Can I speak and
no,
answer
you already spoken.
Go
ahead. Get your thought out.
For me. All I'm saying is it's a possibility. Now, would a coach hire him to do both? Hell no. But once he's on that team and he proves himself that he can do it, would a coach give him a chance? Maybe. So you can't sit there and say no. Because some have.
You can. Because they pay him too much money.
Yeah.
Both sides of the ball.
This is what this is.
Don't jump.
I believe just what like Joe just said. Deion can't run that kid raggedy and expect him to stay healthy, and that's what I'm about to say as well. You know, in the NFL, you got the top players. You got the top players, and all of them are fast. And I think that he's a little bit light, but we've seen wide receivers play that way before. But if I was him, what I would do is
name one.
No, if you let me finish my thing. If I was him, I would concentrate more on the wide receiver side of the ball than the cornerback. And the only reason why, because wide receivers are making $35 million a year.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wide receivers get paid.
Yeah. Wide receivers are starting to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Even though he could be a shutdown corner, but I would concentrate more on the opposite side of the ball. And Tim Dog, like you say, yeah, they're gonna get out. They probably gonna let him try to play both, but the way the NFL is structured,
no, they won't.
Those guys. Let me finish my thought. But what I'm about to say is those players not gonna let him play both sides of the ball, and that's because it's gonna be all. Let me finish my thought. Can I finish my thought? Well, it's going to be
there for me.
You keep cutting me off. Yeah, I didn't cut you off, brother. Let me just finish. What I'm about to say is it comes down to pride. And they see this guy playing both sides of the ball, let's say 50% of the time, there's going to be some resentment. And that's why I say he should concentrate more on the offensive side of the ball. And like, you know, what Darla said, man, you crazy. How would he would not play both sides? Save that shit for soccer.
And see, that's the thing. You can be a jack of all trades and a master of none.
Yeah.
And in the NFL, playing both ways for an entire game does not work anymore. It just doesn't.
Yeah, because
I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason they've changed rules, especially in the kickoff, to make it safer. They don't want to risk their investments.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna risk.
Back in the day, back in the 50s, where it wasn't where the NFL wasn't big and there wasn't a whole lot of players that would go to the NFL or could go to the NFL, it was okay to play both ways because there was a need to do so. Now there's no need.
Okay, Tim Dog, I'm gonna give you the final thoughts.
Man on the street, what was your question?
I'd say,
no, I'm being serious. What was your question?
The question is, will he be able to play both sides of the ball?
Will he be able to play both sides of the ball? It didn't say you didn't ask throughout the entire game. You didn't ask any of that. You just asked will he be able to.
Lord.
Okay.
Now, I can say yes, he could. Once again, if
this motherfucker will beat a dead horse.
Man, shut up. I didn't interrupt you, so shut the hell up. It's all a little too personal. Only because what? Oh, they don't do this today. They don't do that. The question was, will you be able to? And he can. It ain't no all the time. It ain't no whenever the part-time trick plays or nothing. He can do it. And for anybody to sit there and say he can't because, cap salary, this, that, and the other, then you are small-minded because you're limiting yourself. This man out here trying to prove himself.
Tim, did I say anything about you? Am I calling you names because your answer?
And make a paycheck.
Shut your ass
All I'm trying to say is no, he can't do it because the NFL owners won't let him. Coaches won't let him. All this time, he said, could he? Yes, he could.
Well, let's put it to this way. I don't think he probably could. He probably wants to, but they're not going to let him do it. He's going to pay just like my man Joe just said, sporadically.
I said it's up to the coach.
And like I just say, just like I agree with Joe, I believe what Joe say. They're going to do it sporadically. I know I fucked that word up, but it's all good. Keep the show going. But we will see. We will see. But like I said before, if I was him, I would concentrate more on the offensive side of the ball. And of course, you know, because I think last year he got hurt, didn't he?
Exactly.
On the offensive play, I think he got hurt, and he was out a couple of games.
He missed 2 games last year, taking a hit.
Yeah, taking a hit, and that's why I say that in the NFL, all those players are fast. They're fast, and they got pride. And to see somebody go on both sides of the ball, I'm not saying that they'll go out to try to hurt him, but they will try to, stifle his momentum.
And honestly, no team's going to pay him to play both sides.
Yeah.
They're going to pay him for one position only.
From a pain standpoint, I'm not looking at it from a, people going to get upset. I'm looking at it as from an aspect of could he? That's it.
Is there a way to mute him?
Yeah, I see. Well, he could. But going on, man, we gonna move on. Boy, we touch boys. Y'all getting into it tonight. I like that. Ooh, man. Hold on, I got to make sure I get
me happy. I like that.
Yeah, we make you happy, all right. That shit you got in that cup.
I'm telling you, I got to get this.
You can't smell your breath through the camera. You can say it's anything.
Move along, man.
I'm telling you,
There's not a video for this.
Eyes today, they hurt.
I don't have a video of this, but the question is this. The question is this. ESPN released the new top 25 NCAA rankings. What are your thoughts on the top 10? Because there was a little bit of movement, What are your thoughts on the top 10? If y'all get a chance to look at the top 10.
I didn't even look. I'll pull it up now.
Okay.
But honestly, as far as ESPN top 10 goes, I don't trust them anymore to give me a top any damn thing. They could tell me that one of my videos is top 10, and it could be, and I still wouldn't believe their asses.
Yeah.
I don't believe them on shit. So
I really don't believe that they only moved Miami up a little bit. Considering
Miami jumped from 19 to 12.
Right, as I said, a little bit. But I mean, as far as getting into the top 10, and it's just wow. Notre Dame, Ole Miss, yeah, all of them are one in the top 10. So, I mean, if you were in the top 10, you lost. Oh well, so be it. I don't have no problem with it.
Farrell, your thoughts?
It's like I said, it's the first game, and it's fine with me.
It's fine. Okay.
I'm go ahead, man. On street. I'm sorry.
No, I go ready to say, man. Of course, the top dog's not going to move, but like I say, it's a win now league anyway. Especially now that the field has expanded to 12, you could get these losses early in the season and hopefully try to bounce back to get back into the playoffs. And I agree with you, Matt Professor. ESPN top 10. They're just looking at all the big teams. They always do.
It's that they're looking. ESPN always ranks their top 10 as who's going to bring the most eyes to them.
Yes,
that's why I don't trust nothing that they do.
Yeah,
and that's always my issue. That's always been my issue with top 10s this early in the year, or they're what they think the BCS, or when it used to be BCS or playoffs, is going to go. They just do everything to get eyes on their channel. So they're gonna and look at the top 10. Georgia is always going to be looking at the TV screens. Ohio State's always going to be looking at the team, just like Texas, Alabama, and Notre Dame. The only one that surprises me is Ole Miss, because Ole Miss started at number 6 anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't get it.
And I'm agreeing with Joe on this one, because Alabama, they play a suspect team, and they jumped from, I think they had Alabama 6 or something like that, and they jumped already 2 for playing a subpar team. And that's the thing, the issue that I have. I could see they should have stayed where they was at. You know what I'm saying? Like Miami beating Florida. I could see them moving up, and Florida State falling out the top 25.
They gotta play Georgia.
You know what I'm saying?
Play Georgia.
And that's where the road, what they say, the rubber meets the road.
Yeah,
we're gonna see how Alabama's gonna fare against our powerhouse called Georgia. I can't believe I'm saying
right.
This shit
Well, that's the thing. That's why I don't like these early season rankings, because most teams, especially Alabama, they do their best not to play another Power 5 team.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I said. Yeah. And that's what I'm sorry. Yeah. To open the season. And that's what I said earlier about their win. Who cares? Look who they played, Western Kentucky. Who cares? And I don't mean to denigrate the players from Western Kentucky or their families or whatever, but come on. Did you really think you was going to beat Alabama? The Alabama could have left half their players on the damn bus and still beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the rankings don't really matter until you get to BCS.
It don't.
Yeah. Well, now
you expanded to 12 teams.
Yeah, now they expanded to 12. So yeah. Yeah. Farrell, your thoughts?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's week 1. I don't care.
Damn,
right.
You a man of many words tonight.
I don't think he can
Like
afford to
that
be.
drunk uncle who sleep. You ask him a question, he wake up and answer it.
Well, we gonna go old, man, because we got a lot to cover. Man, I know we got to talk about this. Maybe we don't have to talk about. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about that shit. I was gonna talk about this bullshit. Y'all
I just said you can turn it off.
Yeah,
Moving on.
Y'all thoughts, man, because I know they basically saying that she sold up the goddamn
Chuck, we
Record of the
don't
Year.
want to talk about
No,
that.
no, I got. No, because my thing is my thing is I don't think she's sewn up the MVP. I mean the Rookie of the Year, but the disparage what Asia is doing. That's the kicker for me, because that's the true MVP of the. They shouldn't even be talking. They shouldn't be in the same breath.
Well, MVP and Rookie of the Year are two different things.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But in the video, no, in the video, some pundits are saying that she's in the run for MVP because the way that she's
not even MVP on her own team.
I agree with you, but I'm just saying what the media is saying. I'm agreeing with everything that they're saying, but what I'm saying is they should be talking about
media. Stephen A. Smith ain't media.
They should be talking. They should be talking about how Asia Wilson is really balling out, but you don't see that spotlight on Asia Wilson.
Her color gives her a lot of damn leeway, and that's what's always pissed me off about her.
Okay, then. Hey, it's that time of the show, ladies and gentlemen. The first one of the year. Hopefully y'all got it up because I don't have my phone on with me. But I know the season starts tomorrow, so it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for Let's Pick 'em. Oh yeah, the season's about to start tomorrow night, and it's time for Let's Pick 'em. Oh my goodness, we had a good time. We started this a couple of years ago with me and Pharaoh King. We had our own little segment called Let's Pick 'em, but now it's the fellas. So tomorrow night we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus, God damn it, Lamar Jackson and Baltimore Ravens.
Anybody keeping score?
So Pharaoh King, who you got in that first game?
Chiefs.
Okay, then. All right. What about you, Matt Professor?
Man, I want to go Chiefs myself, but I'm a buck the trend, the early trend, and say the Ravens.
Okay. Tim Dog.
3 more.
Okay. What the game's in what? The game's in what? Baltimore?
Kansas City. It's in Kansas City.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
don't
don't
think
2 for 6 against Patrick.
Yeah, and I don't think Kansas City wants to play Baltimore in the playoffs like they did last year. They lucked up. I don't know because I don't know the hell he tried to make Lamar Jackson a throwing quarterback. I still don't understand that game plan. Yeah. But I'm a buck the trend with you, Matt Professor. I'm going with Lamar Jackson because he got something to prove.
Not only that, they got Patrick Henry. They got Henry.
Derrick Henry, yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
and the first game of the year, the Chiefs don't play well.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna go with B more on that one. Then of course, y'all know what's going on Friday night. Oh, we wait in Brazil. Oh man. Ooh, that's gonna be a game. But I'm gonna go ahead and save my pick. Well, y'all already know the fuck I'm gonna pick.
Yeah.
I even say it in the goddamn thing. Tim Dog, who you got?
Oh, I'm going for the Eagles. Come on, man. Come on.
What about you?
You ain't got to say that just because you're on his show, man. Speak your truth.
Mind your business, bad Professor.
who you got, bad Professor?
It all depends on who went down to the favelas to find some comfort, we'll say. But
but find the comfort girl.
I think Green Bay is a better team overall, but it's hard to pick against Philadelphia.
I got you. What you got on that? Pharaoh?
As much as I hate to say it, I got the Eagles because they plus 2.5. So I mean that they're minus 2.5. So and plus they're playing in a neutral field in another country. So
and the reason why I'm gonna pick my Eagles, not because I'm a diehard Eagles fan. Because of all the trades that Howard Roseman made during the off season. He brought in, He brought in some people, and then he showed up the offensive line. The only thing I think would be a weak point is the center, because I don't know if him and Jalen, especially, didn't do anything in the preseason. I don't think Jalen even played in the preseason.
He didn't.
And
didn't.
So
y'all secondary is suspect too.
Yes, secondary suspect. Yeah, but trust me, because
always has been.
Yeah, because Kelsey, he controlled the line. He called
sure
plays
did.
at the
Yeah,
line.
I forgot
so
he retired. Yeah,
that's right. So we're gonna see how it falls out. But then another reason I'm kind of skeptical, I'm picking my Eagles, but some of the players didn't even want to go to Brazil to play.
Right.
Derek Slade said he didn't want to go, because of the crime rate, and a lot of the players they didn't go down to the favelas. That's what you call it, Matt Professor.
Yeah, that's those villages.
Yeah. A lot of them said they're just gonna stay in their room.
Let's
go ahead and move it on, man. Now, the Titans and the Bears. Matt Professor, who you got?
Shit, I'm going to pick the Bears. Why would I pick the Titans?
Okay, man. God damn. Yeah, because they got rid of their best player.
Right.
Pharaoh King, who you got?
I'll be stupid to pick the Titans, so I'm going to pick the Bears.
What about you, Tim Dog? But people careful.
I like C.J. Strauss.
Huh?
That's not him.
I said I like C.J. Strauss.
That's the wrong team.
That's the wrong team.
I know.
Another.
I know. Hold
That's
on.
the wrong
Let me
team.
finish.
Okay.
Thank you. But I like Caleb Williams better.
Caleb.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going with Bears.
C.J. Stroud doesn't play for the Titans, man.
Yeah, he don't play for the Titans. Don't tell me, you get it.
Negro, please.
I know you play for Houston. Come on, man.
Yeah, but man, come on, man. God damn. Yeah, I'm going. I'm surprised. I'm going with the Bears as well. I want to see what Caleb Williams is going to do. I think he's going to ball out. I think he's going to have a great game, and just one of those. He's one of the players I want to see this year.
Yeah.
I want to see what he could do. Moving on down to the Panthers Saints. Oh, Matt Professor, I'm giving you that first one.
Well, he and that the receiver, they've been hooking up pretty good on the preseason. So
yeah.
Why am I going to pick the Panthers?
I just
they
think
won 2 whole games last year.
Yeah, okay.
But the Saints do open up games like LSU, so their opening game is but I'm not picking against my team.
Oh, I got you. Who you got on that? Who you got on that? Saints Panthers. Who you got on Tim Dog?
I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Okay, then.
Go to hell, Tim.
No, hey.
No, you good, man.
I'm sorry, but the Panthers are one of those NFL teams that's on the up and coming. You got a new quarterback, got a new offensive coordinator, and they doing good. So,
you're on the bottom. Where else can you go?
Yeah,
we true that, but improvement is a motherfucker though, and the Saints haven't been.
Well, we will see. Who you got in that? Panthers Saints. Pharaoh King.
Won't be the Panthers.
I'm going with the Saints as well. But I really do want C.J. Stroud to bounce back because
it's not C.J. Stroud.
He done got my Bryce Young. Got me.
Tim got your damn head.
He got in my damn head. Bryce Young. I want to see what Bryce Young gonna do, man. Yeah, goddamn Tim Dog. Keep calling it wrong, but I want to see what Bryce Young gonna do. Bryce Young, hopefully they invested in the offensive line to give him some protection so he won't be running for his life again. But if the offensive line is working, who's gonna throw the ball to? See, that's the other good thing. So I got the Saints in that game as well. Vikings Giants. Oh, Pharaoh, who you got? Pharaoh must can't hear me again.
Oh, hold on. You said Vikings?
Yeah, Vikings Giants.
I got the Vikings, man. Man, listen. I'm the Vikings. I'm going to Vikings. Okay. The Giants, they lost their running back. The quarterback is whatever it is, and the defense is never there. So I'm going with the Vikings.
Okay, Vikings.
Vikings.
Okay. What about you, bad Professor?
Who Who's the Vikings quarterback this year?
Well, I knew. No, what's we call it? The number 2 pick a couple of years ago, Sam Darnold.
I go Giants.
Yeah. I'm going
Well, see, the
Giants.
Giants, they got rid of Barkley, and the quarterback, they got a new fresh quarterback in there too. So
No,
they
they
on
got
a
the
rebuild.
They got the same quarterback.
They got
the same
Daniels.
quarterback.
I think his
I'm
name's
saying they're on
Daniels.
a rebuild. He's. I mean, they got Jones ain't there anymore. So,
But let's be honest about Saquon. The Giants have played more without him than they have with him the last 4 years.
Yeah,
because they never had a line.
No, he was hurt. He was hurt a lot.
Because they never had a line.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm going with the Giants as well because Sam Darnold.
He ain't
everybody
him.
thought, yeah. Everybody thought he was going to be a great quarterback coming out of college. But like I said, you could be a superstar in college, but once you get to the pros, all that shit goes out the window.
Tim Tebow.
Man. Yeah, Tim Tebow.
Baker Mayfield.
All right. And
I know.
I know that this next team, they're not starting the quarterback that I thought they should start. But Tim Dog, who you got? Patriots or the Bengals?
That man on the street, I didn't hear you.
Who you got? Patriots or the Bengals?
Bengals.
Oh.
Come on now.
Hey man, we all going for the Bengals.
Yeah, let's skip this one. Let's skip this one. Yeah.
Well, you know your man. You know your man's still holding out though. Jamar Chase still holding out.
Nah, he's already playing. He's already said he's playing.
Oh, you say he's playing? Okay.
Yeah, he's already said he's playing.
All right then.
They -8. The Bengals is -8 anyway. So let's go.
Right.
What? Oh, that's a good
one.
If
Jamar Chase played quarterback, they'd still win. So yeah.
Okay then. All right then. Steelers, Falcons. Who you got in that one, Matt Professor?
You know I ain't picking them goddamn Falcons. You know damn well not to ask me that one. Move on.
Tim Dog, who you got?
Who the Falcons? I didn't hear the question.
Tim Dog, who you got? Steelers. Falcons.
I'm sorry. What's that?
Steelers versus Falcons. Who you got?
Ooh. I'm gonna give it to the Steelers.
They're playing in Atlanta.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because Steelers, they got that who is his name? The new quarterback?
Russell.
Russell, thank you.
Yeah, not CJ Stroud, motherfucker.
No, actually, I was gonna say Vince Young.
Hey man, I'm gonna go with the Dirty Birds, man. They're at home.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to Dirty Birds, man.
You know what the Falcons running game should frighten the
Yeah.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
I can't pick the Falcons. I'm sorry.
I know I'm gonna make a lot of Steelers fan upset.
A lot better than the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm not, because you know, even though I want Russell Wilson to succeed, I don't think this is going to be a good game for him. I really don't. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons in that one as well.
Let's go, Justin.
Yeah. Because I think the Falcons, especially that running back, the way that he's running it, I think that he's going to pull it out.
Yeah.
Now, Tim Dog, now you can say his name. Texans, Colts. Who you got?
Wait. What did Tim pick? Yeah, what you pick? Falcons?
He picked the Steelers. He picked the Steelers.
I got Vince Young.
Yeah. Texans, Colts. Who you got?
Texas. CJ Stroud. That's a good young man right there. I mean, not only is he humble, but he's a really good quarterback too.
Okay. Farrell, who you got?
Oh, always Texans. Hey, I'm a CJ Stroud fan. He proved to me on the podcast how knowledgeable he is calling plays. He made Michael Parsons change his defense up because he told him what his defense was going to do. So right there and there, he's going to be probably the MVP of the league.
That boy is smart too. I mean, very smart.
All right, who got in that match, Professor?
MVP.
Anthony. What's the coach quarterback? Anthony not Richardson. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. I know you talk about that big boy. He got hurt last year.
Yeah, he got hurt last year. He's a badass. Yeah. The Colts have an amazing defense, and Jonathan Taylor is healthy this year.
Yeah.
Got to go with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts as well. Even though they playing the Texas playing, the Colts at home.
But Houston has Stephon Diggs, son.
Wow.
Yeah, they got him. But
Wow.
and the reason why I'm going with the Colts, because usually a second year quarterback, they have a slump. It always seems to happen. They always seem to have a slump. And I everybody was on CJ Stroud last year, but let's see how he handled this pressure this year.
People didn't get on him until the end of the season when he was doing well. People were skeptical of him in the beginning of the season.
Man,
I mean,
No.
he proved himself.
Chuck,
No,
come
he
on,
can't-
man. Are you
I'm
wishing
telling you,
this
man.
dude? He's not on the cover of Madden or anything.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm
No,
saying
man.
is, whether they're on the cover of Madden or not, that second year quarterback always seems to have a slump. Even though he got Diggs, hey, like I said, I'm going with the Colts because of that quarterback
I
they
don't
got,
see it.
because of that running back. Their defense is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And hey,
Texas
like I
defense
say,
was solid.
I
but
got that.
the Colts defense was quietly
And
top
this
in
is-
defense.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and on top of that, this is a division rival game. So, I mean, it's 50-50 right now.
Yeah, it is. But
Yeah, but I'm going with the Colts. Hey, Cardinals, Bills. Matt, Professor, who you got?
screw the Cardinals. I'm gonna go Bills.
God damn. Tim Dog.
I'm going Cardinals. This old boy
I
coming
read
back
that.
from injury, he has something to prove to himself. So, yeah, I'm going Cardinals.
Yeah, he can prove that big ass helmet can
What?
fit his damn shoulders. Bobblehead
Yeah,
ass.
looking like a damn bobblehead running down the field, man.
So who you going with?
Run
Who you
around
going
like
with?
this.
Put one of those things in there and even more, huh? Be like this.
Look like you ought to be able to
Hang
hit
right
the
here.
top of his head and he kicks the ball.
Who you got, Pharaoh?
Yeah, hey, Buffalo was favored -6.5. So yeah, we're going Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
I'm going with the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals going to pull it out because Buffalo don't have that. They don't have their star receiver anymore. My man, even though they hype him up every year just to get let down. So I think the Cardinals got something to prove. And I think they're going to pull it out. Man, what's the quarterback for the Bills' name, man? I can't think his name for shit right now.
Who cares?
Oh.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
man.
Yeah, Josh Allen. But like I said, they keep hyping him up to be the best next thing. But I'm going with the Cardinals in that one, man. Oh,
This ain't,
uh-oh.
but anyway,
Man, Joseph, y'all leave Kyler Mighty Mouse Berry alone.
And I like Kyler Murray. Don't get it twisted. I like him a lot. But I can't trust him with a football team.
I got you. Pharaoh.
no, I ain't trusting with nothing.
Pharaoh. It's an all Florida game. The Jaguars or the Dolphins? Who you got?
I'm going to go to Jags on this one because I'm going Jags on this one, man. Jags on the road, man.
I got you. Well, who you got in the map?
I like sunshine, man.
Can
gotcha.
Can the game end in a tie?
It can.
It can, huh? I want to say it's going to end in a tie, but no, I can't pick against the Dolphins.
Yeah. Tim Dog, who you got?
I'm gonna say Jags. Because that tall, blonde hair, blue-eyed quarterback.
We ain't done shit.
Sunshine.
Yeah, but this is his what, fourth year?
Yeah, I think so.
So,
Thank
yeah,
you.
this is fourth year. So I believe that he's learned enough to, redeem himself.
And they was in the
from-
playoffs last year.
Yeah, they were. So I'm going with Jags. I'm with you, Farrell.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins, man. I think Tua,
Hey,
even
let's
though
do
I
it,
didn't
man.
like what he said about
Rock
that
the
coach.
boat, son.
Long as he got Tyreek Hill, hey, you can't. And
Yeah,
then he got
right.
I think they got
Evan A. Chain, the running back.
Yeah. So I'm my brother-in-law probably never let me come back to his house if I pick the Jaguars over the Dolphins. So
Who's taller, Tua or Murray?
I think Tua is. I think
Slightly.
but yeah, slightly. But
There you go.
my thing is, but Tyreek Hill, and then
Tua
like
by
I said,
hair.
and then Odell Beckham, even though he's not the same Odell Beckham as old, they still have to cover him. They still have to cover him, and that leave
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill alone and leave that cornerback on an island by himself.
And like I said, that the Dolphins running game is phenomenal with Devin A. Chain.
Yeah, and so I'm going with them. Well, Matt Fest, I'm gonna let you.
You do
get
know
this
it's
one.
only 3.5 point spread, so
Yeah. I'm gonna let you get this one first, man, Professor. Broncos, Seahawks. I already know who you got.
You see my wife in the room, so I'm not gonna curse. I'm really not. But I gotta pick the Broncos. The Seahawks haven't shown nothing in 2 years.
They made the playoffs.
And the Broncos has?
No, the Broncos haven't, but I trust their coaching staff more than I trust this new staff with Seattle.
So you back with Sean Payton.
No, I'm not back with his ass. I want his ass to be high when they play the Saints, so the Saints can knock his ass down.
You want him to be high.
I want his ass to be nice and high, chewing up on his juicy fruit bubble gum before the Saints beat that ass in the dome.
Farrell, who you got? Broncos, Seahawks.
Hey, Seahawks at home, man. I mean, their defense is still there. They might have a little offensive problems, but I think the defense can hold the Broncos because we don't know exactly what the Broncos is actually going to do.
I got you. Get in there, Farrell. Get in there, Tim Dog. My bad.
I got Broncos. Geno Smith is, he's going the downside of his career, and they got DK Metcalf. So I'm going to give it to Seattle.
You said the Broncos. You switched that.
Yeah,
quick.
you did. You're confusing me too.
I said Geno Smith. I didn't want the Broncos. I want Seattle because I like.
Okay. All right.
You had me confused as hell. I ain't know what you were doing.
Yeah, that was.
I'm like, hold on, he just shit on him and he picked him. What the hell?
I'm going with the Seahawks as well. I'm going with Seahawks as well because of Metcalf and of course of Geno Smith. He had a great season last year. They did make the playoffs. They made the playoffs. And I think he still got a chip on his shoulder trying to prove that he can be a starting quarterback in the league. He was a backup there until Russell Wilson got out of town. Then he actually got a chance to show what he could do. So Seahawks, the Seahawks got the man on the street vote. Of course, Raiders, Chargers. Tim Dog, who you got?
Ooh. Whoa. See that one right there, because both of them have. I'm gonna go to the Raiders.
Okay.
Listen, so the Chargers is -3 on this one, even though they're at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Raiders.
Okay, then. Who you got, Matt Professor?
I'm gonna go with. I don't care about the point spread. I'm gonna go with the Raiders because to hell with the Chargers and how they did Anthony Lynn. They kissed my ass. Always Raiders.
I got you.
There you go.
Raiders. Hey, I'm gonna go with the Raiders as well because they got Jim Harbaugh, Mr. Steal Singles on the other sideline, and I never been a fan of his. I never did. So I'm gonna go with the Raiders, and hopefully the Raiders pull it out. But we will see.
I'm going for the Raiders head coach. You got to go. You got to pull for Raiders head coach.
Right. Yes, and that's another reason. Okay, let's go Rams, Lions. Oh, Farrell, who you got?
Lions, because they're playing indoors. Jared Goff is really good indoors, and there's going to be a back and forth team just like it was the year before. But I think Jared Goff has the Rams number, so I'm going to stay with the Lions. Plus, they're playoff team this year.
Yeah, Matt Professor, who you got?
I was going to say I don't think the Rams have beat the Lions since they made the trade for the two quarterbacks. So I'm going to stick with Detroit myself.
Okay, then. What about you, Tim Dahl?
I'm going Detroit Lions. I like that team ever since they got the new coach. What's his name? Dan Quinn.
Dan Campbell.
Yeah,
Dan Campbell.
No, I'm not Quinn. Oh my goodness, what?
Campbell.
I'm fucking up names anyway. But
Negro, please.
Yeah,
and that's another reason. You know what? I might change my Broncos pick because Sean Payton got rid of him.
And Jared Goff, like Farrell said, he's proven himself, even though he hasn't beaten them yet. I think this is the first year you go, and they got the receivers. They got the defense of Detroit
Lions
definitely
serious.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lions as well because the Rams don't have Aaron Donald on the other side anymore. So now we got to see. Now we got to see who's going to step up on that defense. So the Lions got my pick. Commanders, Buccaneers.
You already got Hawkinson. Hawkinson's going to kill them.
Yeah, Commanders, Buccaneers. Farrell, who you got?
Man, look, man. Man, hey, look, what? Man, I don't even need to explain the team.
Okay.
I ain't gonna explain what's about to happen.
Hey, Phil, you notice we both got the same backdrop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So who you got, Tim Dog?
Oh, come on now.
Mister, I got 2 teams. Okay. All right. I got you.
Man, that rookie is nice. I mean, he's not going to win the NFC East this season, but, you know.
Yeah, but the Bucks gave up the most
and
rushing
plus,
touchdowns.
you know, the NFC East teams, they always play each other well, regardless of overall record. So,
Okay.
I'm going to say Commanders. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Matt Professor, who you got?
You know damn well I ain't picking no goddamn Buccaneers.
Okay, then.
There you go.
You know, I'm going with the Buccaneers because I need to have that winning record in my.
We'll make you a loser. Thank you, Chuck.
But make me a loser. we will see. We will see.
A loser.
We got Jets 49ers. Matt Professor, who you got?
You know what? Before we start, you know what? I'm changing my Philadelphia pick because of this monster right here.
Change your pick, then. Matt Professor, who you got?
Do your shit, man. Do your shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, good Lord, that was funny. Can I pick the Jets?
Hell yeah, I'm picking the Jets.
I want to pick the Jets. I really do. So I'm gonna stick with the Jets because that's who I want.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim Dow.
Yeah, I'm picking the
It's
Jets.
a tough one because you got Aaron Rodgers coming back, and you got 49.
Oh shit, I forgot him.
So I'm gonna give it to the Jets.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to the Jets as well. And the reason why I'm picking the Jets because I think the 49ers all hype. They're a bunch of blowhards. They always huff and puff and then don't blow shit down. So I'm going with the
They blow themselves.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that the Jets defense is better than 49ers defense, even though the 49ers defense is still coming back. And I think with Aaron Rodgers coming back, I think the Jets defense is going to play harder. So I think they want to get the ball in the Aaron Rodgers.
And hopefully
and we're going to see what this Purdy dude's all about.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying that as well. And hopefully he survived the first series of the game and don't blow his goddamn.
Well, they're playing on natural turf. They're not playing on artificial turf this season.
Yeah, but we will find out. And then the last game, man.
49ers defense ain't been good since Ken Norton left.
Yeah, I saved them for last because I know Cowboys Browns. Tim Dog, who you got?
I forgot they were playing
Browns. You gotta ask me that. Browns.
All right, Miss Vera, you wanted us to bring up the Cowboys. Let's bring up the goddamn Cowboys.
That's right.
What they got? Nothing. They got a damn thing. They got a bunch of overpaid ass players who whine about money. They got players that they're not paying whining about money. They got a defensive player who like doing podcasts more than he like playing football because he ain't worth a damn and disappears doing big ass games. And I say all that to say this. I still don't trust the Browns that much with a team, but I'll pick them over them goddamn Cowboys.
Hey, man, you forgot to talk about Jerry Jones, who want to control all.
Let's not even talk about
the game.
Let's not even talk about Texas Donald Trump. Okay, let's not.
Yeah.
Hey,
who you got, Farrell?
Why are you asking me?
We got to hear your pick, man. We got to hear it because
you know my pick.
No, you got to say it, man.
I'm a Washington fan. I want the Cowboys to go 0-17 every season.
Right. Okay, then. And of course, y'all do the man of street going with the Browns. And Ms. Vera, I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm supporting Deshaun Watson.
That's right. I'm gonna tell you why I'm going with the Browns.
I want a massage too.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm going with the Browns. Because the Cowboys sucks. I don't like nothing about the Cowboys. I don't like their field. I don't like their players. I don't like their cheerleaders. I don't like their front office.
Right.
Can't stand Jerry Jones. I don't like their wide receivers. Matter of fact, I don't even like the way they walk. I don't like the way they talk. I don't even like the way they goddamn do a commercial. I don't even like the way they put gas in the goddamn car. I wish all I have to walk to the goddamn stadium. I want the goddamn stadium. I don't want the stadium to fall down, but I want that goddamn ceiling. Hole in the ceiling to be closed for the whole goddamn year. So y'all Cowboys fans can cry and none of us can hear it. Cry in
and I hate the fact that the goddamn Cowboys call themselves America's team, Don't
Ain't
give
no
a damn
goddamn
about
America's team.
sit there and the last time you could watch a Cowboy win a Super Bowl, the shit is on VHS. And I'm more than certain nobody got a surviving VHS tape at this goddamn point.
Exactly. So Cowboy fans,
and just for Cowboy fans to understand, the Steelers was supposed to be America's team, but
yeah.
the dang owner did not want that name.
That's right.
So
Right.
the dang, that's how they got the name was America's team. So you see
team,
how
yeah.
America's team has been a losing team. So
see how
keep
we
going.
give you something. See how we give you something. Hey, but that's it for Let's Pick 'em. Hey, we see how when we come back next Wednesday how our picks went. But fellas, I got a treat for y'all. We got a new segment before we go to our Weird Sport of the Week and our trivia question. It is called Did You See That? Fellas, did you see this?
Right in her face.
Body with that kick. Body with that kick.
Jernisi Dubin with an overhand swing puts Shayna Clark out cold. And the plus 800 underdog still undefeated. Never seen a judge's scorecard. And you better believe Dana White exploded out of his chair for that one.
My
That is
jaw is
the
on the
most
floor.
crazy knockout
I cannot believe it.
we've ever seen on this show.
First down, Barnes. Barnes wants to go deep, and good coverage. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Holy smokes. That Carter, he one-handed that.
Get one more look at it here.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. First of all,
he went up in the air. He did a full.
All right, that was the interception. So, fellas, did you see that? And y'all thoughts?
I saw the interception, but I'm pretty sure that knockout was during COVID because they ain't shit in the damn stands.
No, that was the other night. That was live. That was the other night.
That was live.
That was live.
That was her first fight.
Yeah, that was live.
Well,
yeah, that was live.
I didn't
that
see it.
happened the other
Neither
night.
did she. That's how she got knocked out.
Hey, she didn't see that punch coming.
This may sound sexist, and if it does, oh well. I don't like watching women fight. I'm sorry. That does nothing for me because after they getting themselves battered and bruised and shit, I don't want to mess with them.
I got you.
And I want a woman that kick my ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, that's
neither's a Chuck.
Yeah. Right, see. Let it go, man.
Because I know we go out, you can whoop somebody else's.
See, first y'all brought up Chip Kelly. Now y'all bringing up Yvonne Green. Y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all some dirty motherfuckers, man.
I couldn't help it, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for Weird Sports of the Week. Man, we gave you a lot, but I'm not gonna run it down. Watch the old videos to see what Weird Sport of the Week. Matt Professor, I thought of you when I pulled this one up because you like to ride bicycles, right?
I do.
Okay, Matt Professor, can you ride this type of bike though? And yes, that is unicycle hockey. Unicycle hockey. Oh man, coming to a arena near you, Matt Professor. I know you ride a bicycle, Matt Professor. Unicycle biking. Your thoughts?
You notice what you said? A bicycle. A bicycle.
Well,
two. Bicycle.
Well, one wheel.
See, the problem I have with this shit is they look stupid pedaling them damn unicycles that goddamn fast. They look dumb as hell. Man, no. The answer is no.
Tim Dog, your thoughts?
Mad Professor just mad because he don't have that stamina anymore.
No, I got it. I just don't use it for something that's stupid as riding a fucking unicycle.
I think me coming from the military, I don't look at it as being stupid. I look at it as being something physical. You know, you getting your cardio in at the same time. You got to do balance and, you know, coordination with the stick and the ball. I like it. I mean, it's just a different type of sport that, you know, makes you feel good.
Okay, to get in there, Pharaoh. Unicycle hockey.
Yeah.
There was somebody that was bored as hell. That was about on the same level as the foot wrestling. I mean, how did you come up with this shit?
Wrestling.
And no, you know what, Tim? I'm gonna say you brought all your points were good and valid, but you can say the same shit. You can say the same doggone thing about field hockey and lacrosse.
True that, but it's a variation. I'm just saying.
They look
somebody was
stupid
bored and say, "Hey, let's get on a unicycle."
They look stupid doing this.
You see what Joe say that's what
and that's what I'm about to say.
Off season.
Because I thought the same damn thing. And I want to talk to that one brother that was on the unicycle.
Oh, come on, leave him alone.
Come closer, brother. Come closer.
Hey, man,
get some new damn friends. Because you look fucking stupid. They should have told you that shit.
Go ahead, Pharaoh.
No, man, you got to have the one token brother doing it, man. You got to have him.
Oh man!
But next is going to be Hobby Horse Polo. Just watch.
What you say? On board polo.
That's funny as hell.
Oh, we can stop that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like we say, we always give you something to think about, but it's that time. It's time for Pharaoh's trivia question of the week. Pharaoh, what you got for us this week?
All right. Hey, this is going to be in the last 10 years. All right. Last 10 years. So get your minds right. Which starting quarterback has won the most season opening games in the last 10 seasons?
Which starting quarterback has won the most in the last 10 years?
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I'm going with Dak Prescott. I hate to say it. Dak Prescott.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm going with Dak Prescott.
Tim?
I'm gonna say Marsha Brady.
Who?
Brady.
Oh,
Brady.
Okay.
Tom. I call her Marsha.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Marsha.
What's the answer?
Well, my man got it right. Mad Professor, Aaron Rodgers,
so.
seven season openers.
I thought so.
Damn, okay.
Now, I'm not going to ruin it like Tim did last week. I'm going to take the victory and run.
Yeah, take your victory lap. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is our trivia question of the week. And like we say, we thank y'all for tuning in. We're kind of long, but hey, our first pick 'em. Let's pick 'em. But hopefully y'all got something out of it like we did. But before we go, we'd like to give you something to think about, something funny, something serious, or something like, where the hell are you going? So Tim Dog, you know you're going to be first. So Tim Dog, Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go?
Hey, I was always told growing up in Baltimore, you leave crazy people alone. So a friend of mine saw a man yelling, screaming, and decided to go and find out what's wrong with him. And the man slapped the hell out of him.
Right. Right. And I bet that man felt better.
No, because when the man slapped him, he knocked the man out, put him on the concrete.
Okay. All right.
Well, he didn't knock him out. He knocked the man down, put him on the concrete. But
you sure it was a woman named Yvonne Green that slapped him?
No, but my thing is, I've always been told you leave crazy people alone because you never know what they gonna do. So
you got that right. I got it, Pharaoh. I like that, Pharaoh. Pharaoh King, what you got for the people before we go?
That's Tim. Tim Dog did it.
I say, Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Pharaoh, what you got for the people before we go?
I would have to say, since we talk about sports, I just know I don't always roll a joint, but when I do, it's my ankle.
I get it. I got you.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Just wow.
Wow.
That's one of them dad jokes.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, you would have been better off talking about relationships.
Yeah. Back to the relationship, because you get the.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Matt Professor.
Hey man, I succeeded. Y'all laughed at a stupid joke.
Oh man.
There you
Carl Jung. Oh, good Lord. Carl Jung said, "We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses." So fight the power, people. Fight the power.
There you go, girl. Eat as many cakes as you want. People condemn you all you want. Eat them.
Now, all I got is for you Cowboys fans thinking y'all going to the Super Bowl again this year. Y'all ain't going no goddamn where. Go ahead and get your couches ready. Get your couches ready. Like T.O. used to say, get your popcorn ready for that L. Like I tell everybody, my team could go 2-15. The long as them 2 victories against the Cowboys, that's all I want.
Right.
And I said this before. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. Hate the goddamn star in the helmet. I hate the stars in the goddamn sky when y'all playing. God damn it, which all of them will go dark. That's how much I hate the goddamn Cowboys. Can't never stand it. I don't want y'all to win shit. I wish y'all go to the goddamn soda stand there out of soda. All y'all can drink is goddamn water. I don't want no beer in there. I want even Budweiser can. I wish they come in purple. I can't stand Budweiser, not Budweiser, Bud Light, because it's blue and white. That's why I don't drink it. Blue and white can out in my house because remind me of them sorry ass Cowboys. I don't want y'all to win shit because I love y'all. I love seeing y'all cry about we go to 6. No, we're not. Sorry, mothers, truckers. Thank you. That's all I had to vent about. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, Tim Dawes, shout out to social.
Instagram, Father's Love 99. It's all about me, my son, and my grandson.
Got you. Pharaoh K, shout out to social.
Already did.
Pharaoh.
He can't hear us.
Check out the madprofessor.1 on YouTube and Instagram.
Pharaoh, we gotta get your internet right, man. Because goddamn, your internet.
Man, you better go to Starbucks or something.
Yeah, go to Starbucks.
Hey man, I gotta go get that.
Start doing your show for Starbucks.
I know, McDonald's.
And of course, you can find me at the Audacity Podcast on YouTube. We got our other channel up and running, so from now on, y'all can check us out also out on our Better Than Sex Sports podcast on our YouTube channel. So not YouTube channel, also on our Facebook channel and YouTube channel. You can check us out on both sites. But there ain't gonna be no 2 cigars in a blunt on Friday. I gotta watch my Eagles play. Oh man. Well, we can do it, fellas. If y'all want to do it early.
No, we can do it Saturday.
Okay, we can do it Saturday. Okay, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Consensus and get everybody together.
Yeah, I got to watch my Eagles play. Y'all might not see me with my
Eagles
lose.
We
got 8 o'clock night. Yeah, we got 8 o'clock.
One game.
8 o'clock Friday.
Yeah.
8 o'clock
it's
Friday.
One game.
That's it. So. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tell a friend about us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button when you go to our YouTube channel. Hey, we got some good stuff on there, and it's all about sports. But we also got 2 cigars in the blunt. Make sure you subscribe to that as well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
The Mad Professor already left, so I guess the Mad Professor gone. His internet must have went out too. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.